Hello everyone, this is Mr. Flamingo. This is the first of many of my tutorials on Schoology, a very powerful platform, online platform that allows you to create online tests and quizzes, online assignments, and also moderate discussions, all of which that will give you more flexibility in the classroom and make it easier to grade and to give feedback to the students. Let's get started. Right here I've opened up Google Chrome. You can also open up Mozilla Firefox, Internet Explorer. And in the address bar, I'm going to type in Schoology.com. As you open the web page, you will be introduced to this home page. And in the top right button, top right corner, you will see a sign up and a login button. If you have not started up before, we're going to click on sign up. It'll ask you what type of user you are, and you're going to put in instructor. It will then prompt you for your name and email address. To make things consistent, you might want to use your CSHM email address. So just for testing purposes, I will create a false faculty member called test testing with a testing CSHM email account, and I will create a password. You also see a checkbox to ask if you would like to receive periodical emails about Schoology. You could keep it checked if you would like that, or you could uncheck it if you do not like to receive any of these emails. And then I will click register. After that, it will prompt you, where do you teach? And to make sure that we're all in the same system, you're going to have to place Cantwell Sacred Heart as your school of choice. I like to go by the school zip code, which is 90640. And if you scroll down, you will find Cantwell Sacred Heart right here, and there's only one listing. So when you find Cantwell Sacred Heart of Mary, you click on it, and it'll prompt you for a registration code. The registration code for Cantwell Sacred Heart of Mary is 487715. Again, that's 487715. And then I'll click Select School. If you did this correctly, you'll be whisked away to your home page. You have, just to give you a quick introduction to the website, first of all, it'll introduce you by acknowledging that you are a new user and invites you to take a tour. But I'll just tour for you. This button, the Schoology button, this will always get you back to the home page. It's very similar to the home button on your iPad. If you click here, it'll always welcome you back to the main page. This little magnifying glass is a search button, so if you forgot something or you want to look for a certain file or students, you can type in a name and it'll whisk you away to that location. Home is very similar to the Schoology button. Courses, where you're going to create your own courses, and I'll teach you how to do that shortly. Groups, so if you want to create groups, study groups, faculty groups, departments, you can create groups, or clubs maybe. And then resources for if you would like to add any Google Docs, movies, pictures, PDF files, any resources you want to add to the site. On the right corner, you'll see these are all personal things for you. This is a messaging inbox. It's very similar to email. Lots of students like to use this messaging feature. This is another way in which students can be in contact with you. This is any requests, so if any student has requested to be in your class or any faculty members have requested to be partners, you'll find that here. And this is the most powerful part of the Schoology platform, especially for students, is the notifications. Anytime you do any particular grading or addition of assignments, anything new that you add to a site, the students will be notified in this box. You'll see a little number and a flash, like a little red circle, that something new has happened in the courses that they're enrolled in. So this is very powerful, and in contrast to typical websites, or lots of teachers like to make their own websites, most people update and never get, most students never understand or never know when to check. This notification system allows students right away to know when they need to check, or when there's a new assignment, or when they've been graded. This will be your name, not testing. And then here's where you find all the settings if you want to change any notification systems or your accounts, maybe your password, things of that nature. You'll find that here in this little down arrow. So the last thing I'm going to teach you in this little tutorial is how do you create a class. Most of you, or hopefully all of you, know what courses you're teaching this year. So let's create a course, or let's create a web page for your course. So here in this button, I will create a course. It tells me that I have no active courses, so I'm going to create one. Here in this button, I'll click Create. They'll ask for a course name. So in your case, depending on what you're teaching, I'll be teaching AP Calculus, BC. So I'll put that under course name. Section name, perhaps you teach different sections or different periods of the same course. So I can click on it and rename it. Many of us may not know what periods we're teaching, but I'll just make up a period. The subject area, which it is, I'll put mathematics. And then the grade level, some of you will teach mixed classes. You can just pick which one you'd like. And then the grading period, for most of you that are teaching 2-semester classes, you'll do both of them. Or some of you that are teaching electives or only teaching 1 semester will only click on one of these checkboxes for the appropriate semester. I will not create it today, but under this dummy account. But once you click this big Create button, you'll have a course and you're ready to go. I know some of us will be teaching more than one class, so once you're done pressing Create, I can go back to this Courses button and create more additional courses as well. So that is how you sign up for Schoology. This is it for my short 6-minute video. Hope you enjoy it. Please watch the following other tutorials to find out how to create assignments and make a more vibrant online content for your classes. This is Mr. Salmingo, and I'll see you later.